Good day and welcome to video part 2 to the Quepos tour. The Quepos walking tour. I'm in Quepos, Costa Rica today, and I shot the end of Quepos in my other video, so you'll be able to click in that. If you're subscribed, you'll be able to see that one. If you like my video, like it, comment, and I hope you enjoy it. These are unedited YouTube videos that I'm shooting upon my travels in Costa Rica right now. And if you want to know where Quepos is, well, I'm 60 kilometers southeast of Jaco. Jaco is the main tourist destination attraction, and I like to find places that are not on the map and are not so common. Again, my name is Caesar and I'm your sober traveler. Let's go for a tour. But before we do, I like to see something that I really enjoy that I haven't seen in a while. I've just picked up a bottle of water here in Costa Rica, and the bottle of water is aluminum, and it says the world needs to kiss more and have less plastic. Kiss plastics goodbye. And I know we're starting to do this in Canada and the US, but talk about forward thinking. And this is completely reusable. There's a 10-cent refund on it. And man, oh man, does the water taste better in a cold aluminum bottle than a plastic. And talk about forward thinking in Costa Rica. And I'm definitely gonna keep this water bottle and reuse it many times. So I'm on the Quepos boardwalk. As you guys know from my other videos, the tide does go in a football field. So in a few hours, this will all be underwater. It's an incredible phenomenon by the equator. And it's extremely shallow here. But the water rises and falls. So you can imagine if I come back in a few hours, this will all be underwater. And there'll be boats in here fishing. So pretty incredible sight to see. So you're never bored on a waterfront in Costa Rica. If you sit there long enough, the tapestry definitely changes. What fascinates me is these little playgrounds from the locals and of course for tourists. Buenas. Costa Ricans are very friendly people. They're very nice. I say, you know, smile and the world smiles with you. Say good morning and everybody says good morning to you. Frown and frown upside down. Turns into a smile. Check that out. Pretty cool. Very cool stuff. So you guys know that I've traveled to Panama for 3 weeks, and now I'm on an adventure in Costa Rica for 2 weeks. The huge difference that I've noticed between both countries, and I don't like to compare, is there's an immense care for garbage here. Garbage is picked up and they have an incredible recycling program. Very interesting, forward thinking. And they definitely treat their environment differently than some of the other South American countries that I visited. And there's an epiphany and a love for dogs around here. Buenas. There's a beautiful epiphany for dogs. They really love their animals, which is really nice to see. I'm not only a dog lover, but I'm an animal lover. This is the boardwalk, and to my right, after I do my boardwalk tour, I'll take you into town. You know what? Why don't I take you into town now? How's that? And then we'll just circle around so you guys get the full unedited version of what to expect when you come into town. I did have a really nice meal here. It is a local town, but it is a little touristy. A little bit pricey in some spots. Buenas. But you'll be surprised if you get a meal here and you don't buy alcohol, how inexpensive it is. $20 American per person, 25. Buenas. And then for all your gambling guys and girls, there's casinos everywhere. Signs are in Spanish and in English. That's a nice thing about Costa Rica, especially in a lot of these towns. 90% of people speak Spanish. Speak English, I'm sorry. Everybody speaks Spanish. And that's the other thing in Costa Rica compared to other South American countries. I love the signage. There's signage everywhere. It's not a guessing game of what's what, which I enjoy. If you want to eat in a touristy bar, you have an option. And if you want to eat at a local bar, so for between $4 and $8, you can get a nice meal at a local place. If you're on a budget, I was getting some pizza slices down the street here for $1 a pizza slice, which was really nice and healthy. And if you want me to go further into town, I will. But I just want to take you and thumbnail this really cool sign, which are everywhere in Costa Rica. When you get to a little town, you have these really flowery signs, which I think is going to be my new bucket list, as I want to thumbnail all the places that I go and take a picture of these signs. I'm okay. Gracias, amigo. I'm already watered out. I drank 2 liters of water. So Costa Rica and Panama are a little bit hurricane and tornado resistant, but there's always a chance of a tsunami. So I like the tsunami signs everywhere. Here's the Quepos sign. It's really nice. I hope I can get a sign without some of the tourists being in it, but that's cool. Just got to be patient, and hopefully they move. Some fishermen just hanging out. So yeah, if you're into fishing and you're on a budget, a boat like that for the day will run you about $250 for half a day, and you catch all your fish and get a good outing. And of course the bigger boats are a lot more money. But pretty cool sign. And I love the signs. They really embrace the narrative of the town. Yes, there's monkeys everywhere. Yes, there's iguanas, wildlife, toucans, macaws, parrots, you name it. I don't think anybody would be bored coming to Costa Rica. There's tour guides everywhere. Or like if you're like me and you take a random right or a random left, that's the things I really enjoy doing. There's whitewater rafting, so many excursions, canoeing and paddle boarding trips. It's endless, the adventures, and there's everywhere. These little tour guides are everywhere. So if you're an adventure seeker, an adrenaline junkie, you name it. So do you want to go for a little stroll in a little town with me? Okay, well, let's go for a walk here. Let's go through a stroll. What to expect in Quepos. Buenas. Even though it's a little bit more modest town, there is a huge respect and cleanliness here, which is nice to see. The gutters and the streets are not full of garbage. Yeah, it's a really, really nice change compared to when I was in Panama. Just a different culture. The countries are interconnected by a small little border, but the mindset is totally different. And their way of doing things, this pura vida, the simple life, the freedom of life, the happiness of life, is really, really seen in the eyes of the local Costa Rican people. I wonder if we Canadians had a saying, what would it be? If we could come up with a saying. But I really enjoy the pura vida aspect. Let's turn and keep going on our adventure and see what this beautiful town has to offer. You notice the massive drains that they have here. Costa Rica is also privy to serious, and I mean serious, rainy season. When it rains here, it just doesn't trickle, it rains. These gutters are full, and so are these streets. I love the blend of local shops and tourist shops. And you name it, they've got it. Beautiful, beautiful little themed restaurants, all with very, very delicious food. I haven't been in Costa Rica for about 9 years, and I could definitely tell you the cuisine has changed immensely from the standard chicken, rice, and black beans to sushi and everything under the sun. In a short 9 to 10 year span, there's been immense change. But they can tell you they love their fried foods. Love it. And I'm going to take you into a little local flea market. Life's a full here. Everybody's working, going somewhere. Busy streets. Let's go into a little local market and cool off a little bit. Shoe repair, you name it. Oh, amigo. Everything in Bounty. You name it, they've got it. You want it, they have it. This is a little bit more of a local center. Everywhere I go, I get to see my spirit animal, which is a sloth. And that's a little $15, 15,000 pesos. So that's $3 for an entire chicken. So that's some of the prices. So if you want to cook your own food, you get an entire chicken for $3. You cook it yourself. And if you go to a restaurant, it's a lot more money. So yeah, everything in full plenty and splendor. All for you to discover and enjoy. I've been reading a lot of forums. Don't go into these little towns, don't go into these villages. Go for it. Investigate. Explore. Don't be scared, don't be worried. Smile. Bring 20 bucks with you and a credit card. That's all you need. I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for coming along the journey with me. I hope you enjoyed Quepos as much as I did. I think tomorrow I'm going to be going to La Fortuna, which is the big town with a massive active volcano. And I'll be shooting some more content there. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. All the support. Adios.